Welcome back, you dummies. Welcome. So, Nathaniel Hackett has been on a bit of a hiring spree, hiring 15 new coaches in the last 20 days. Wow. And today we are gonna focus on getting to know our new coordinators. And ooh boy, do you wanna get to know them, because 2 out of 3 of them are world champions. Yes, you heard that straight from the source. Although it's not a secret, I am a source. But yes, the Rams won the Super Bowl, and then the Broncos saw that and they're like, hey, we want that. And then they took it. You know what? And I think it's only fair because the Rams did that with Vaughn. And yes, I'm still salty about it, and I never get over heartbreak. But these guys really have Broncos country buzzing. The major takeaway from this first press conference was that you really could see a major shift in the mindset of this new coaching staff. They all believe that the most important thing is to work together and to build each other up. Teamwork makes the dream work, people. And you know, you think that would be obvious, but that is a complete 180 from our last coaching staff. So yes, this is our year. I will never learn. I won't. Okay, moving on. Our new offensive coordinator is Green Bay Packers tight ends coach Justin Outten. He started out his NFL career with the Atlanta Falcons, learning under the almighty Kyle Shanahan. Hashtag Team Shanny. During Outten's time at the Falcons, they had the 3rd ranked total offense and 4th ranked scoring offense. They also went to the Super Bowl in 2017. They did not win, but they went. I'll take that. While he was with Green Bay, he helped the Packers score 18 rushing touchdowns in 2019, helped Robert Tonyan tie a franchise record for most touchdown receptions by a tight end in 2020, and he helped the Packers get to the #1 seed in the NFC in 2021. He's taken over an offense that hasn't had a consistent quarterback since Manning deserted us in 2016, and hasn't averaged more than 23 points per game since 2014. So yes, our offense needs a facelift and one hat. But seeing that Hackett and Outten both came from a team that was 10th in total offense in 2021, I have a good feeling they will bring it to Denver. Next, joining as our new defensive coordinator is world champion Ejiro Evero, hailing from the world champion Super Bowl winning Rams. Although he is somewhat younger for a coach, this man has actually had 14 years of coaching experience in the NFL. He started at the Buccaneers as their defensive quality coach. Then he held multiple positions at the 49ers. Then he went to Green Bay as their defensive quality coach. Then ended up at the Rams as their safeties coach, and last year moved to their secondary coach / pass game coordinator. One thing to note is that Evero has worked under some of the best defensive minded coaches out there. I mean, he's worked under Wade Phillips, Brandon Staley, and none other than our very own Vic Fangio. He does have some pretty big shoes to fill because the Broncos defense landed in 3rd last year. We reigned. But it sounds like he's not going to make any huge changes on a system that's already working. Quote, he's going to keep it, but add pressure. I think that's a good thing, right? Gotta add pressure, under pressure. Also, Evero and Hackett is the bromance you've always wanted. I mean, you may not have known you wanted it, but it's a fun story. They played football together at UC Davis, and ever since then, they've just been trying to work back to being together. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I'm making this up. But I mean, what a fairy tale story coming true that the Broncos were like, hey, come on, you friends? Why don't we join up and make this bromance a thing again? I mean, Evero was in Hackett's wedding. This is a tale as old as time. Someone write the book, The Bromance of the Ages. I don't know if I'd read it. World champion #2 is Dwayne Stukes, also hailing from the world champion Los Angeles Rams. have I mentioned that he's a world champ? World champ. World champ. Now, this guy has sort of been all over the place in his 14 years of coaching, but he started with the Buccaneers, then the Cowboys, the Bears, then the Giants, moved to the Jaguars, then finally landed with the Rams as their assistant special teams coach. Stooks also played 4 years in the NFL with the Falcons, Steelers, and the Buccaneers as a defensive back. This guy has been all over the place. So yes, my first thought is, Dwayne Stooks, you're the first person I'm calling when I'm going to NFL trivia. And yes, our name is going to be called Dwayne's World. So Stooks has a lot to take on, as our special teams unit has been the worst in the league for the past few years. And when I say the worst, I mean like the worst. But while assisting the Rams special teams unit, their special teams ranked 4th in 2021, and the Broncos ranked 30th. One last interesting plot twist is that besides Stooks, all of these men have never held any of these positions before. Hackett is a first-time head coach, and Outen and Ivero are both first-time coordinators. But here's the thing, I'm all about different. Okay, let's shake up the status quo, man. Bring in the new. Let's throw spaghetti at the wall. Take no prisoners. We are the Broncos. We're not the boring coast. What I love is that this new young coaching staff could either be the best thing that's ever happened to Broncos country or the worst. Yeah, I don't think there's any in between on this one. But you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama because yes, I thrive on it. And no, it's not healthy, but can't teach an old dog new tricks, you know? That is all I have for you today, dummies. Let me know what your thoughts are on these new coordinators. Is new good or is new good? Let me know in the comments below. And as always and forever, go Broncos.